Yeah, I think that's you. I think that's you. Yeah. Freestyle.
Tiny Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this is not a good start. So that kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40.
Who is that? Who is that commentary, bro? Why they sound like that? Why they sound so fucking happy? They sound way too fucking happy. Alright, I'm about to sack that nigga. Bitch.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe
Are you good?
Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That's right.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
But yeah, only you could do the play, so that's one triangle.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert from the gun.
Second. Let's go. Let's go, boy.
And the defense
yeah.
back them up ahead of 4th down.
We're gonna return. Let's do X.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. On the return for the Texans, Steven Sims. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time.
No.
Even if you lie to me, look at you, still gon' fix your intentions. I get it crazy feeling, like this little dangerous feeling. It be like my stomach start twitching, then my fingers get to twitching. How dare you underestimate my little gangster intuition? Bitch, I've been spiritually healing, cause I'm emotionally broken. I've been protecting my little piece, so right now my heart ain't open. Bitch, I've been glowing, and you gotta know I ain't going. So let you lost ass niggas hate me, dog, hoes keep hoeing. Hey, let me paint you a picture of this little dangerous nigga. He fill you with ammunition, he tryna heal the condition. The music he in prescription, he ain't expressing his feelings, cause no one
Leading them out is someone who became an absolute super. Last year as a rookie, drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
It's Mixon on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Connection made to Dell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Keeping it with Mixon. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Stroud to throw again on second. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
Oh, boy. That's cut things just a little bit too close for comfort. All depends on the rotation of the ball at that point, whether it's going to bank in or come right back at you. That time, it worked out.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers get their offense set for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He takes it himself. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Herbert to throw once more. That throw finds Johnston. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Sticking with Edwards here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Herbert now, blitz coming. He brings it in. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to...
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Collins there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Mixon on the toss. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. Pass is caught at the 9. And they sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Again, the give to Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he whiffs on the extra points. No good, so keep this a 2-point ball game. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. On the return, here comes Davis. His return makes it up to the 25. The Chargers and Quentin Johnson returning to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Couldn't. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And the turnover puts him right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. And the lead stays at 2.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Edwards a 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Herbert on 1st down. Able to get it to Edwards. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Herbert now off the play fake. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers jump in front now by 5. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And a man is there to knock that away.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. A handoff from Mixon, running right. Has the first and breaks through midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running left is Mixon. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And
Still
now
first down.
we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. He beams one deep right side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Everly's kick is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give him a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1 and make your case for who should get a boost. Completed here to Johnston. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From midfield on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Edwards got it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the east. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Stroud off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. This is Pierce. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Fulton the one to bring him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Pierce running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll go right back to Pierce. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 41. This time it's a passing play. Into the hands of Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down, Stroud. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Handoff running right, Pierce. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw, Stroud. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Trying it left side with Edwards. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door with a bigger gap in the future.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Man in motion here. On 3rd down, Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, Herbert. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Has room into the secondary. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Edwards. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. It's 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers push their lead to 15.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They send him straight up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. They go for two, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Texans 12.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Sims now on the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's trying another one deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They give it to Pierce. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Houston. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. To throw, Herbert. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First and 10, here's Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA first down. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up there.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans send him. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Stroud. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chargers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking with Edwards here. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. Punt team on the field. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Stroud. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense, just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
A tight end in motion now. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal. So the Chargers take this one on the road.